Heath Ledger was a gifted young actor who won the admiration of countless fans through his remarkable roles in movies such as Brokeback Mountain and The Dark Knight. His unexpected and heartbreaking passing on January 22, 2008, reverberated throughout the entertainment world, leaving many to ponder the factors that contributed to this devastating loss. In today's video, we will explore the events leading up to Ledger's death and seek to address the lingering questions that continue to surround this sorrowful incident, including insights into his personal struggles and the challenges he faced privately. Ledger was born on April 4, 1979, in Perth, Western Australia, to Sally Ramshaw, a French teacher, and Kim Ledger, a racing car driver and mining engineer. His family founded and owned the Ledger Engineering Foundry. The Sir Frank Ledger Charitable Trust honors his great-grandfather, Frank Ledger. He has a mix of English, Irish, and Scottish heritage. Ledger attended Mary's Mount Primary School in Gooseberry Hill and later Guildford Grammar School, where he first explored acting, taking on the role of Peter Pan in a school play at the age of 10. His parents separated when he was 10 and finalized their divorce by the time he was 11. Ledger was very close to his older sister Kate, an actress and later a publicist, who inspired his passion for acting. His admiration for Gene Kelly also fueled his choreography skills, contributing to Guildford Grammar's 60-member team achieving their first all-boy victory at the Rock Eisteddfod Challenge. He has two half-sisters, Ashley Bell, born in 1990, from his mother's second marriage to Roger Bell, and Olivia Ledger, born in 1996, from his father's second marriage to Emma Brown. After Brokeback Mountain, Ledger starred alongside fellow Australian Abbie Cornish in the 2006 film Candy, which is based on the 1998 novel Candy, a novel of love and addiction. In this story, they portray young lovers struggling with heroin addiction, guided by a mentor played by Geoffrey Rush. Ledger's role as the poet Dan earned him nominations for 3 Best Actor awards, including one from the Film Critics Circle of Australia, which Cornish and Rush both won in their respective categories. Following the release of Candy, Ledger received an invitation to join the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences. In the 2007 film I'm Not There, directed by Todd Haynes, Ledger took on one of 6 roles representing different facets of Bob Dylan's life. His portrayal of Robbie Clark, a brooding, counterculture actor reflecting Dylan's romantic side, garnered him significant acclaim, although he noted that recognition was never his primary goal. Tragically, on February 23, 2008, he was awarded the 2007 Independent Spirit Robert Altman Award posthumously, shared with the film's ensemble cast, director, and casting director. In his second-to-last film, Ledger portrayed the Joker in Christopher Nolan's 2008 film The Dark Knight, which premiered nearly 6 months after his passing. During filming in London, he described the Joker as a psychopathic, mass-murdering, schizophrenic clown with zero empathy in an interview with Sarah Lyle for the New York Times. For his role in The Dark Knight, Ledger was awarded the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor posthumously, making him the 4th youngest recipient of the honor. His family accepted the award on his behalf, along with several other posthumous accolades, including the Golden Globe Award for Best Supporting Actor, which was accepted by Nolan. At the time of his death on January 22, 2008, Ledger had completed about half of his work for his final role as Tony in Terry Gilliam's The Imaginarium of Doctor Parnassus. At the age of 16, Ledger took his early graduation exams to earn his diploma and then decided to leave school to chase his dream of acting. Along with his childhood best friend Trevor DiCarlo, whom he had known since he was 3, Ledger embarked on a road trip across Australia from Perth to Sydney. He returned to Perth to land a minor role in the television series Clowning Around, 1992, which was the first part of a 2-part series, and to act in Sweat, 1996, where he portrayed a cyclist. Between 1993 and 1997, Ledger appeared in the Perth-based series Ship to Shore, 1993, the short-lived fantasy drama Roar, 1997, on Fox, the popular Australian soap Home and Away, 1997, and made his feature film debut in the Australian movie Blackrock, 1997. In 1999, he gained recognition for his roles in the teen comedy 10 Things I Hate About You and the acclaimed crime film Two Hands, directed by Gregor Jordan. In the early 2000s, he took on supporting roles, portraying Gabriel Martin, the eldest son of Benjamin Martin, played by Mel Gibson, in The Patriot, 2000, and Sonny Grodowski, the son of Hank Grodowski, Billy Bob Thornton, in Monsters Ball, 2001. He also starred in leading roles in films such as A Knight's Tale, 2001, The Four Feathers, 2002, The Order, 2003, Ned Kelly, 2003, Casanova, 2005, The Brothers Grimm, 2005, and Lords of Dogtown, 2005. In 2001, he was honored with a Showist Award for Male Star of Tomorrow. Ledger earned Best Actor of 2005 accolades from both the New York Film Critics Circle and the San Francisco Film Critics Circle for his role in Brokeback Mountain, where he played Ennis Del Mar, a Wyoming ranch hand involved in a romantic relationship with aspiring rodeo rider Jack Twist, portrayed by Jake Gyllenhaal. His performance garnered nominations for a Golden Globe Award for Best Actor, Motion Picture Drama, a Screen Actors Guild Award for Outstanding Performance by a Male Actor in a Leading Role, a BAFTA Award for Best Actor in a Leading Role, and an Academy Award for Best Actor, making him the 8th youngest nominee in this category at just 26 years old. In a review for the New York Times, critic Stephen Holden remarked that both Ledger and Gyllenhaal made the poignant love story feel tangible, praising Ledger for his remarkable ability to embody his character. Meanwhile, Rolling Stone's Peter Travers described Ledger's performance as an extraordinary feat of acting, highlighting how deeply he connected with the essence of Ennis, capturing the profound pain of lost love. After Brokeback Mountain, Ledger starred alongside fellow Australian Abbie Cornish in the 2006 film Candy, which is based on the 1998 novel Candy, a novel of love and addiction. In this story, they portray young lovers struggling with heroin addiction, guided by a mentor played by Geoffrey Rush. Ledger's role as the poet Dan earned him nominations for 3 Best Actor awards, including one from the Film Critics Circle of Australia, which Cornish and Rush both won in their respective categories. Following the release of Candy, Ledger received an invitation to join the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences. In the 2007 film I'm Not There, directed by Todd Haynes, Ledger took on one of 6 roles representing different facets of Bob Dylan's life. His portrayal of Robbie Clark, a brooding, counterculture actor reflecting Dylan's romantic side, garnered him significant acclaim, although he noted that recognition was never his primary goal. Tragically, on February 23, 2008, he was awarded the 2007 Independent Spirit Robert Altman Award posthumously, shared with the film's ensemble cast, director, and casting director. Heath Ledger's interpretation of the Joker in Christopher Nolan's The Dark Knight is widely regarded as one of the most remarkable performances in cinematic history. This role compelled Ledger to explore the complex psyche of a psychopathic, emotionless, and schizophrenic character, resulting in a haunting and indelible performance. In preparation for the role, Ledger secluded himself in a hotel room for an entire month, during which he maintained a diary and experimented with various voices and physical mannerisms. He also collaborated with a psychiatrist to gain insight into the mindset of a psychopath. The outcome was a character that was both frightening and captivating, characterized by an unpredictable demeanor that kept viewers enthralled. Ledger's portrayal of the Joker garnered him numerous awards, including the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor and a Golden Globe Award. For many fans, his depiction has become the quintessential version of the Joker, influencing later representations of the character across comics, television, and film. Christopher Nolan, the director of The Dark Knight, has commended Ledger's performance, noting that he infused the role with a captivating and terrifying energy. Ledger's untimely death prior to the film's release only heightened the intrigue surrounding his performance, solidifying it as a lasting testament to his artistic legacy. Heath Ledger's embodiment of the Joker in The Dark Knight stands as a monumental achievement that will resonate for generations. Heath Ledger encountered Michelle Williams while working on the film Brokeback Mountain in 2004. Shortly thereafter, they commenced a romantic relationship and welcomed a daughter, Matilda Rose, in 2005. The pair was recognized for their discretion regarding their relationship, often refraining from discussing it publicly. In 2007, however, they revealed that they had parted ways. Although the specifics of their separation were not disclosed, it was reported that they continued to maintain a cordial relationship for the benefit of their daughter. Heath Ledger was a devoted father who held a deep affection for his daughter, Matilda. He frequently expressed his joy in spending time with her, emphasizing that she was the most significant aspect of his life. Following his separation from Michelle Williams, Heath took great care to remain an active presence in Matilda's upbringing. He often organized trips and dedicated time to her whenever possible. Tragically, Heath Ledger passed away in 2008, leaving his daughter Matilda, who was just 2 years old at the time. Since then, Michelle Williams has taken on the role of a single mother, raising Matilda on her own. Heath Ledger was not only a loving father but also a committed partner. He valued his relationship with Michelle Williams and their daughter Matilda. Despite their separation, he ensured that he remained a significant part of Matilda's life, always striving to be there for her. A friend of Heath Ledger informed People that the actor, who was preparing to portray the Joker in the 2008 film The Dark Knight at the time of their conversation, frequently engaged in drinking and socializing until the early morning hours. He enjoyed partying extensively. He hardly ever took a break from it, claimed the unnamed source. While I was heading home, he was just beginning his night. He was an integral part of the New York social scene. As noted by Ledger's friend, he was often spotted at various clubs, bars, and lounges throughout New York City, where he resided during that period. Regular patrons in Manhattan reported that Ledger would arrive at the Beatrice after 3 a.m. and depart around dawn, a time when most people were just starting their day. This situation raises questions regarding Ledger's health, as it remains uncertain whether his excessive partying contributed to his persistent insomnia or if the reverse was true, or if there existed a mutual influence between the two. Regardless, many individuals described Heath Ledger as a restless spirit. In the 2017 documentary I Am Heath Ledger, directed by Adrian Bytenuous and Derek Murray, it is revealed that the late actor possessed a restless and at times frenetic energy, which could serve as both an advantage and, when it interfered with his sleep, a significant hindrance. During a promotional event for the film, Murray shared with journalists that Ledger often experienced sleep deprivation, managing only 0 or 2 hours a night for years, and would frequently reach out to others in the middle of the night. Ledger was known to visit Washington Square Park in New York City at dawn, where he would engage with the local community and occasionally play chess with strangers. Tony Rivera, a local resident who encountered Ledger on several occasions, recounted in a 2007 interview with People that Ledger would take early morning walks around 6:30 or 7 a.m., attributing this habit to his ongoing struggles with sleep. In a 2007 statement to the New York Times, Ledger reflected on his sleeplessness, noting, "Last week I probably slept an average of 2 hours a night. I couldn't stop thinking. My body was exhausted and my mind was still going." He further explained that a single pill would not suffice to induce sleep. He often required a second one, only to find himself awake an hour later, with his thoughts still racing. In the final months of Heath Ledger's life, the acclaimed actor found himself in a relentless pursuit of rest, a pursuit that often seemed just out of reach. His close friend Jerry Gremmel, who shared an apartment with Ledger during this tumultuous period, provided insight into the actor's struggles shortly after his untimely passing. Gremmel recounted, "I would hear him wandering around the apartment, and I would get up and say, "Come on, man, get back to bed, you have to work tomorrow." He replied, "I can't sleep, man." This exchange highlights the deep-seated turmoil that Ledger was grappling with as he battled insomnia and an overwhelming sense of unrest. During this challenging time, Ledger was weighed down by a multitude of thoughts and emotions that contributed to his anxiety and restlessness. Grinnell elaborated on the actor's state of mind, revealing that Ledger was not only struggling with his professional commitments but was also deeply affected by his personal life. He missed his girl, he missed his family, he missed his little girl, he desperately wanted to see her, hold her, and play with her, Grinnell reflected, referring to Ledger's relationship with actress Michelle Williams and their then 2-year-old daughter, Matilda. The longing for familial connection and the emotional distance from his loved ones compounded Ledger's feelings of isolation and despair. He was profoundly unhappy, profoundly sad, Grinnell noted, capturing the essence of Ledger's emotional landscape during those final days. This poignant reflection sheds light on the internal battles that Ledger faced, revealing a man who, despite his immense talent and success, was grappling with profound sadness and a yearning for the simple joys of family life. The pressures of his career, coupled with the weight of personal longing, created a perfect storm of emotional distress that ultimately took a toll on his well-being. As Ledger sought solace in the quiet moments of the night, it became increasingly clear that the actor was not just fighting for rest, but for a sense of peace and connection that seemed to elude him. Heath Ledger was found dead in his Manhattan apartment in January 2008. Initially, police reported that they'd found sleeping pills nearby but didn't know what, if any, role they'd played in the actor's demise. Autopsy reports later confirmed that Ledger did indeed die of an overdose. As the official report notes, Mr. Heath Ledger died as the result of acute intoxication by the combined effects of oxycodone, hydrocodone, diazepam, temazepam, alprazolam, and doxylamine.